lockdown yoga class. So today's class is called Easy Like a Sunday Morning. So what I mean by that is like, this is just, you just want to be gentle with yourself. You just want to feel your way into your practice. This is maybe what you do on a Sunday morning. It's quiet, you've nowhere to go, you don't have to get up to work. Maybe your wife or your partner is having a lie in, you know, or maybe your husband or partner is having a lie in, but at the same time you can just do a little gentle flow that just opens up all your energy and gets you just ready for a day that's a beautiful day like this, for whether you want to go for a walk or whether you want to sit in the garden, whatever it is that you're going to do. You just want to open up the energy in your body, shake off the week, shake off Saturday nights, shake off any stresses and worries, and just bring yourself down to just a gentle, nice flow. Okay, so it's about as complicated as it gets, I think, this class. So remember, nice and easy. There's going to be nothing that you want to be feeling any stress under, really. You just want to relax into your practice, connect with your breath, maybe let that time in your when you're holding your poses, just bring your senses inward. How are you feeling? And with every exhale, let go of any stress that you may have in your body. Okay, so come into the front of your mat, bring your feet together, lift your toes, spread your toes out nice and wide, and take a little squeeze of the mat with your toes, and then stand up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders down the back, give the arms a little shake out, eyes are closed, tummy is relaxed, and the feet are basically hip distance apart. So I'm just going to bend my knees gently and just start to loosen up my spine. So ideally I want to try and keep my hips forward and the arms are just swinging. I'm not placing them, I'm just letting them swing around. And just these gentle movements alone start to open up the back of the shoulders, but it loosens off that lower back. This is where we create a lot of tension in the lower back. So your eyes are closed and you just swing as much as you can, keeping your hips forward, but just let the arms swing around, let the shoulders swing around. You might get a little click or a pop out of your back. This is all good. So there is no breath as in a ujjayi breath, it's just normal breath. Just let the breath come and go. Feels good. Just swinging around, arms are just loose, no tension, just loosen that lower back. And then come to the center. So your eyes are still closed, but we're going to turn a little flow in here. Okay, so just now lift the pelvic floor, lift the thigh muscles, draw the belly button in and stand up nice and tall. So we want to try and create like a wave of energy through the body here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to inhale all the way up. The inhale wants to last until the palms touch, and then exhale, soften the knees, roll down through the spine, and the exhale finishes at this point. There's a little pause in between inhale and exhale, and then inhale, you roll gently up through the spine, open the arms wide and bring the hands together, and the inhale finishes here with when the palms touch. So it would be the end of the inhale, start of the exhale, and then inhale, roll up through the spine, open the arms wide, salute the sun, and exhale, roll down through the spine. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Bend the knees. So when you inhale, you really feel like you're opening up the body, standing tall, reaching up through the fingers, and as you exhale, really feel like you're rolling down The exhale ends here and inhale up. So just keep this going, this nice gentle movement. We'll do one more, exhale, inhale, push into the feet and lift up, reach through the fingers, and exhale the hands to the heart space. Close the eyes, pelvic floor is lifted, tummy's in, so we're breathing into the chest now. Inhale, open the arms, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, soften the knees. Sit down into your invisible chair and inhale, raise the arms, reach up, lift up, tuck the tailbone under, sit down, reach through the fingers and look up between the hands. Nice, big, strong breath. And exhale all the way down. Inhale, roll all the way up, reach up. And exhale the hands to the heart space. Inhale, reach up, salute the sun. Exhale, swallow dive forward, straight legs this time. So if your straight legs are here and they want to bend when you get to here, this is where you need to be. So lift the thighs, that helps disengage the hamstrings, and just let the top half of the body relax. Again, if you've got your yoga block, you can use the yoga block just to help you there. But if you can, on every exhale, just let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. So as you're here, make any adjustments through your feet that you need. Tip your tailbone up, tummy in, and just connect with that breath. Every inhale, you'll feel how it lifts the body a little, and as you exhale, you get to relax into that space. But just let yourself hang here over the legs. Feel that stretch all the way up through the hamstrings, back of the knees, calves, into the glutes. Top half of the body is like a rag doll, it's completely relaxed. Bring the hands to the floor, straight legs, see if you can lift up onto your tip-toes. And then exhale down, inhale up, and exhale down. Relax into that forward bend again. Bring the hands to the floor and step the right foot back and come into a low lunge. So hands are supporting you on the floor. Again, if you need your yoga block, use your block and support yourself there. So what you want is your hips are facing forward, hands are on the floor or on the block, and then this back leg, walk it away a little, and then move your hips forward. So support yourself with your hands. What you're trying to feel is the front of this hip flexor here really open up, and then you'll feel the groin on the inside of this left leg and also the glute underneath here. But it's easy like Sunday morning, so nice and gentle. You're just feeling your way into it and connecting with that breath. You might find after a couple of breaths you can move your hips forward a little and maybe raise your chest so your fingertips are on the floor. But breathe into it, because these are big stretches, so you don't want to push them, just feel them, try and relax, experience it. And then on an inhale, you're going to walk the hands back and straighten the front leg, lift the chest, inhale, and exhale, think head is moving forward towards the front of the mat, tummy is in, so you keep the front body long and move into that space. And again, you're not forcing this, you're just relaxing into it. Remember, Sunday morning, you're just out of bed, you just want to break yourself into the day nicely. Again, if you need to have your yoga block there to help you, that's all good. You can have it anyway. But if you can, think about trying to draw these toes back so we open the calf as well as the hamstring. Remember, it's all really about the breath. It's all about, I'm feeling this and I'm trying to exhale and relax on that exhale. Inhale forward into that front knee and bring the right hand down to the floor. Turn your left toes out to the side, and on an inhale, roll the left shoulder open, reach up and move the hips forward. If you can turn that hand back and reach back. And if it's in your practice, you can take a hold of the back foot. But this isn't essential. Just think about the roll and open of the chest, the strong breath. Well done. Release the toes. Turn the back toes under, lift the knee, move the weight backwards. Step the feet together, lift up to a flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Bring the hands to the floor when you're ready. Step in the left foot back. Drop the back knee down to the floor. And then again, think about your alignment of your hips. You don't want to be rolling down one way or the other. You want that nice square alignment, and everything is moving in this downward to up motion. So support yourself with your hands again if you need your block, but gently moving the hips forward so you feel that front hip flexor open, and also the power up of the hamstring and the internal abductor heat. You might find you can walk that back leg back a little bit more after a couple of breaths, but then coming up onto the fingers or up onto your yoga block and lifting the head, moving the hips forward. Big breaths. And then walk the hands back, straightening the front leg, and again lift the chest and exhale, gently fold into your space. Again, you can use your block, or if you can walk your hands forward and draw the toes back. So again, it's not a push, it's a relax. Just relax into it, roll the toes back. If you want, you can use the hand to draw them back a little bit more. Inhale, come forward, turn them right toes out to the side, left hand goes underneath the left shoulder, and then I roll that left hip down, roll my chest open and move my hips forward and look up, and then raise the right hand. Turn the hand back to reach the back of the mat, and then if it's in your practice, you can take a hold of that back foot. Draw the heel in, move the hips forward and look up over that right shoulder. But big breaths. So again, don't push any of this. If this is too much, let it go. Keep the hand coming back here. But think of this opening up, the hip moving forward, the nice big breaths, and the relax on the exhale. And then bring the hand around to the front, turn the back toes under, lift the knee, move the weight back, step the feet together at the front of the mat. Lift up to a flat back. Exhale, forward bend. So, give the shoulders a little shake out. And then we're going to make a figure of 8 with the hands. So, just moving the hands around in a figure of 8. Head is relaxed. just make that nice big infinity sign. And then lift to a flat back and relax. Lift up to a flat back again, tummy in, and exhale, relax. Bring the fingertips to the back of the head and gently draw the forehead in towards the knees, and as you do that, draw the shoulder blades up and away from the back of the neck. Release the head and relax. Shake the head out, yes and no. And then bend the knees, come all the way down to the floor and come down to seated and bring the legs forward. Sit up nice and tall, left hand on the lap, right hand on top, thumbs are touching, chest is lifted, tummy in, shoulders are down the back, legs are nice and straight. Open the eyes, open the arms wide, reach up through the fingers, and then exhale, fold them forward, reaching for the feet. If you need your yoga belt, pop your belt over the top of your feet, and then lift up to a flat back, and then exhale, gently draw the forehead down towards the feet, so you keep the front body long, but what you don't want is the legs to do this, so wherever that is, where they're staying nice and straight, that's where your forward bend. But again, the chest is lifted and you're exhaling forward. Remember, it's all about the relaxing really. This is what this class is about. All about just relax, just let yourself be in the posture. No push, no trying to prove anything to anybody, just feeling your body open up. Inhale, roll up through the spine, open the arms, reach up, salute the sun, and exhale the hands to the heart. Bring the hands around the back, lean back until you can bring the hands underneath the shoulders. And then inhale, push the big toes down to the floor, lift the hips, push into the hands, let the head lift up. And then exhale down, hug the knees into the chest, have a little roll back, and then a gentle rock from side to side. Remember them nice steady breaths, nice and relaxed. And then bring your hands out to the side, bring your feet down to the floor, and then inhale and exhale, lower the knees across to the left. Inhale back to the center. And next exhale, then moving across to the right. So bring a lovely twist up through the spine now. So don't try and force so this arm comes off the floor. The knees go to wherever they go. Just try and relax once you're there. So we're just going to move through this. Inhaling up, exhaling to the left. Inhale up, exhale to the right. Inhale up, exhale to the left. Inhale to the center, and then exhale, open both knees out to the side and bring your feet together into a prayer position, and just let the knees fall out to the side. Arms are out. So I would do a little breath work at this point. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a big inhale and then a big exhale. Then your next inhale, you're going to inhale and hold that inhalation. So once you hold that inhalation, we want to pump the tummy up and down 10 times or 5, whichever feels good for you. But if we can, 10 times, and then we can release the breath. So inhale, exhale, inhale and hold, and then pump the belly up and down 10 times. When you've done 10, exhale fully, pull up on the pelvic floor, push all of that stale air out of the body, don't let any stay in, and then return to gentle breath. Remember, if this is a morning practice, you're kind of half asleep still lay here. You just want to keep that feeling of relaxation in the body. Inhale fully, hold, and pump the tummy up and down 10 times. On the 10th, exhale. Clear all of that stale air out of the body, don't let any stay in, and then return to gentle abdominal breathing. So just with them breaths, you might feel like a little bit dizzy, but don't worry, you lay down, so you're not going to fall over. Just connect with your breath, keep the eyes closed, just think about being relaxed. So our last round, big inhale, fill yourself all the way up, hold, and then pump the tummy up and down 10 times. And on the 10th, every last bit of that air gone, and then just let yourself fall into your posture. So bring the knees together and then cross your right foot over the top of your left knee. Bring your hands, your right hand between your legs, left hand comes around the back of the left thigh. Inhale, lay the head down. And exhale, lift the head and shoulders off the floor and draw the foot towards the face and the face towards the foot. If you can, you can straighten that leg. And if you can, you can touch your third eye with your big toe. Release, and we'll cross over. So left leg over the top of the right, and then the left hand goes through the legs, right hand around the back, binds. Inhale, lay the head down. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders, draw the face towards the foot towards the face. And if you can, you can straighten the leg. Bring your big toe to your third eye. And then release, lay down, straighten the legs this time. And let the arms come out to the side. and give your hips a little shake, but breathe into the tummy. Bend the knees, draw the heels into the sit bones. And then if you bring your hands down alongside your hips, you can feel that your feet are hip distance apart. Hands are flat on the floor. Inhale, step into the feet, turn the tailbone under, lift the hips high. And if you can, you can bring the hands underneath the body into fire hands. And if you push the hands down to the floor, stamp into the feet and give yourself that nice back bend. And then release and hug the knees into the chest. Have a little rock from side to side. Okay, so this next one is optional. But if you can, see if you can take a hold of your feet and then see if you can straighten the legs. So again, you might need your yoga belt around your feet at the moment for this. But think straight legs, heels are moving up, toes are moving down. And if you can, straight legs, tummy in. So take a nice big inhale, and on the exhale, see if you can bring the feet all the way over the head and into parapet. You might need to support your lower back to do this, that's okay. If you can hold the feet. Soften the knees, roll down through the spine, and then bring the hands down, feet down, lift your bum up off the floor, slide your hands underneath your bum, sit down onto your hands, straighten your legs, and on an inhale, push into the forearms, lift the chest, so as you tip the tailbone down, lift the chest, let the head lie back. Inhale, lift the head, bend the knees, draw the knees into the chest, and again a little rock from side to side. These rocks from side to side, what they do is it just massages them muscles in the lower back, which means massaging means we push away any tension and we allow new blood to come in and release any toxins or any stress that might be there. And then bringing the feet down to the hip bones again, so you have the option of doing what we did first with the hands on the floor or fire hands. But if you can, we're going to try and step into the feet, lift the hips high, and see if we can come up and bring the palms of the hands into the lower back. So again, these are optional. You can do them if you want to, or you can hold these here. If you can, push the weight down into that right foot and see if you can straighten the left leg. And then bend that knee, bring that foot down, stamp into the left foot and raise the right leg. Bend the knee, bring that foot down, release the hands, roll down through the spine, hug the knees into the chest, and have a gentle rock from side to side. So bringing the knees into the chest, take your left hand to your right knee, right hand out to the side. On an exhale, lower the knees to the left, and this time turn the head and look to that right hand. You can help this top leg come down by just putting the weight of your arm on that leg. But think, if you can, between the top of the hip and the floating rib here, you just want to extend that so you feel this lengthening up. But nice big breaths into the chest. And then bring the knees back into the center, hug them in, and a little rock forwards and backwards this time. So really you're just lifting your pelvis up off the floor, so you just take that little kink out of the lower back. And then take the right hand to the left knee, left hand out to the side, lower the knees to the right, and turn the head, look to the outstretched left hand. So you might find that this knee is high. This knee should always go down to the floor, but this might be high, so it's okay if it's high. Just use the weight of the arm. I'm not pulling down, it's just the weight of my arm is just opening that up a little bit more. And then think about top of the hip, floating rib. Just extend that, big deep breaths. And then let the knees come back into the center. Plug them in, little rock forwards and backwards, and then open the knees wide, take a hold of the feet for your happy baby. Pull down on the feet, try and get your knees to touch the floor either side of your body, and then roll over to the left, roll over to the right. See if you can get your knee to touch the floor on each side. And then you can also roll back towards the shoulders and back up. And when you're ready, just lying down into your little Shavasana. So arms come out to the side, feet fall out to the side, lift the shoulders, draw the shoulder blades down the back, rest the shoulders down, lift the hips, lay the glutes down, close the eyes, and just allow yourself to sink into that feeling of all of that energy now that you've opened up around the body, ready for the day. And allow yourself to just sink deeper and deeper into that feeling of relaxation. Become aware of the gravity push as you feel your contact with the floor. This feeling of security. Just allowing yourself to sink deeper and deeper. That feeling of total relaxation. slowly starting to bring yourself back, starting to become aware of your contact with the floor, aware of your breath, aware of noises inside and outside of the room. Keeping the eyes closed, start to gently move fingers and toes so we start to reconnect the mind, the body, the spirit. On your next inhalation, raise your arms up and over your head, and on the exhalation, have a real early morning stretch. Stretch through your fingers, stretch through your toes. Bring yourself right the way back into the here and now, refreshed, energized, all of that old energy gone. And then hug the knees into the chest. Keeping the eyes closed, gently roll onto the right hand side. Take a moment there. Let the internal organs settle down and find their place. And when you're ready, with the eyes closed, come into a comfortable seated position at the front of your mat. Shoulders are relaxed down the back, tummy is relaxed, eyes are closed. Take a nice big inhale, fill yourself all the way up, and a nice on the exhale. Again, inhale. And one last time. Big inhale, fill yourself all the way up, and then the exhale, just let any last negative energy leave the body. Bring the hands to a prayer at the third eye. Lower them down to the heart space and tip the chin forward. Look after the universe that you live in and the planet that you live on. Take care of all your family and friends. By all your family and friends, I mean all living creatures that live, walk and breathe upon this earth. Inhale the hands to the third eye, bow forward. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you very much. So, I hope you enjoyed that. It's like this little practice that just bends you and moves you in all of your directions, open up all the rotation in the body. So it should really clear out any negative energy or any sleep or any stiffness that you have, and really make you feel like you're energized for the day. But you still should carry that lovely calmness from the practice through, but knowing that all of your energy channels are free and open, and whatever the day brings for you, boom, you're absolutely ready for it. So, thank you very much for joining me again on my lockdown yoga. Thank you very much for all of your subscriptions, all of your class suggestions are really good, because now I do have a group of classes that I can put together now, knowing that that's what you want. So, I look forward to doing them. If you like it, hit subscribe, hit like. If you want notifications, hit the bell. But I'll see you soon for another video. Stay safe. Let's hope that this all comes to an end soon and we can all meet each other in a class and we can, share that space again. But until then, I love you. Namaste. Okay. Keep smiling. Well, we took all the chances and danced all the dances, and girls